Hello, everyone, and welcome to Metta Space Meditation hosted by the Buddhist Gem Fellowship, BGF. Now, in our last session, I spoke about tranquility meditation. That is where we can obtain subtle happiness and tranquility that lies beyond a person's normal reach. These subtle states are the fruits of meditation, and they can be obtained through tranquil meditation known as samatha meditation. Metta is a form of samatha meditation, and by practicing metta, we can learn to cultivate the subtle mental states that bring joy and happiness. Samatha meditation involves calming the mind by placing your attention on one meditation object. And the process is often translated as concentration, where a person concentrates mental energy on an object. Concentration is actually not such a good translation for the word samadhi, because sometimes when a person tries to meditate, they tend to put too much effort to try to hold on to the meditation object, especially at the start of the meditation. Where the meditation object tends to be rather elusive. And when a person tries too hard, it creates a lot of mental tension. So it is a balance of putting in effort and then balancing that with some kind of relaxation and putting your mind lightly on the object. And later on, as the meditation progresses, the meditation begins to gain traction and start to deepen. Now, our weekly meditation, when we do metta, is just a general radiation of loving kindness to ourselves and other beings. This is a good practice because it helps us to focus and relax the mind, helps us to have a feeling of well-being inside, and also to grow the loving potential within us. Yet there is another way to practice metta meditation. Normally, this is done under retreat conditions and when a person becomes more serious in wanting to develop his metta. Here, what a person does is he keeps directing his mind on the meditation object, which is metta, into a continuous flow. And he spent many hours doing this across days. At first, the first few days, like all meditators will have to go through this. The mind is beset with a lot of mental hindrances, feelings of frustration, anger, dissatisfaction, boredom, all kinds of things, sleepiness, wandering mind. So you have mental hindrances, yeah? And this will occur at the start of meditation. But after a while, the hindrances will begin to become tamer, begin to subside. And then the meditation begin to gain traction and momentum. So I'm just going to describe to you some forms of concentration tonight that you get when the meditation goes deeper. So in the practice of meditation, there's not just one word called concentration. In meditation, there are several words to describe the various stages of concentration that you can experience as your meditation begin to deepen. When we perform samadhi, it helps to pave the way to achieve higher level and subtle tranquility and happiness. And this occurs when the purpose of the practice is correctly directed. It is important to say the practice must be correctly directed because a person can take up meditation for the wrong reasons. He can actually develop his mental energy for the wrong reasons. And this will not result in happiness, but it will bring misery. The analogy that is given is like catching a water snake. Now, if you happen to live near the paddy field, you know that when the paddy grows big, grows taller, and when the stalks are laden with paddy, this is when the rats will come for the paddy. And the paddy fields will also have water snakes, which feeds on the rats. Now, there are two ways of catching a water snake. How could you catch a water snake? One way of catching the water snake is to catch it a bit just behind on the neck, just behind the head. Okay, if you do that, you will be you'll be in control of the snake. But however, a wrong way of catching the snake is catching it by the tail. When you do that, the snake will recoil and bite you. So very important, when we have practiced meditation, we must practice it with the right motivations, not the wrong motivations. Otherwise, it is just like catching the water snake by its tail rather than just on its neck behind its head. So let me just talk a little bit about concentration with the wrong motivations or wrong purpose. The Pali word for this is called Micha Samadhi. This refers to concentrating our mind on an object with a deliberate ill or evil intention of wanting to harm or wanting to destroy others. And as a person begin to develop this form of meditation, they begin to develop more defilements. And this is certainly a misuse of concentration. For instance, if a person wants to use meditation to develop psychic power, and it is actually possible to develop psychic power through meditation, and a person wants to develop psychic power with the intention of maybe to grow his power over other people, maybe to defame others, maybe to cast a spell on other people in order to create wealth. Now, this is certainly an abuse of one's mental power. During the Buddha's time, he has a cousin that turned into enemy, whose name is Devadatta. Devadatta used his psychic power to attract followers. So he developed his meditation until he gained psychic power, and he used his psychic power to attract followers. And one of the people who was impressed with his psychic power was Prince Ajatasattu, who happened to be the son of King Bimbisara. This is the king of Magadha, the kingdom of Magadha. Ajatasattu unfortunately fell under the influence of Devadatta, and under the encouragement of Devadatta, eventually managed to kill his father, King Bimbisara. So, and Devadatta himself he had a terrible end also because of his attempts to kill the Buddha. So when we practice meditation, when we concentrate our mental powers, we must do it with the right motivation. And this is when our meditation is called Samma Samadhi. Yeah? That is doing meditation, developing the mind with the right purpose, with the right motivation. And that is focusing the mind on a suitable object with the aim of bringing deep peace and quietness in the mind. And eventually, some of the benefits that will arise together with this practice is that you will experience wholesome happiness, which is called sukha, as well as joy, which is called piti. All right, and it also helps to overcome the defilements of the mind, which are the root cause of misery in life. So the practice of Samma Samadhi helps to develop the wholesomeness of the mind. The wholesome concentration can be classified into three categories, depending on the level of mental development. Okay, so the categorization is based on traditional literature on the meditation. The first category is called Khanika Samadhi. Khanika Samadhi is when a person concentrates on the meditation, focuses the mind on the meditation object on a moment-to-moment basis. Okay, so it focuses on the mind. At this stage, he will not be able to experience joy and happiness, piti and sukha, which are associated with a deeper level of concentration. However, if a person keeps persisting on the practice, the power of Khanika Samadhi will accumulate. And after a while, keeping the mind on the meditation object becomes easy. It becomes easy. Instead of like chasing the meditation object, which keeps eluding one's attention, and instead of the mind being clouded by mental hindrances tend to subside, and the meditation object becomes clearer and easier to watch. And when a person comes to this stage, this tranquility of the mind will be followed with the feeling of joy and happiness that arises from the meditation practice. This is not the normal joy and happiness that we get from our senses, from our normal activities. It is the joy and happiness that arises from meditation, from Kanika Samadhi. Now, as this concentration is further intensified, this will cause the meditation object to strengthen to the extent that tranquility is in the concentrated mind and is no longer dependent on the senses. So the meditation object now is called Ugata Nimitta. So a certain mental image, it is called a quiet image, will arise in the mind. For instance, there are different methods of practice in the practice of meditation. The Buddha has given 40 meditation objects. One of the object for meditation could be, for instance, a white object. Now, if a person uses a white object for meditation, what he does, he has to open his eyes, look at the white object, and then close his eyes in order to visualize the white object. And that white object will keep disappearing in the mind. But if he keeps repeating this process, and when his concentration deepens, the meditator will be able to see this object in his mind even with his eyes closed. And after a while, the white object begins to get strengthened, becomes stronger. And this is called Ugaha Nimitta. It's a mental object that becomes strong. So when a meditator comes to this stage, this category of concentration is called Upachara Samadhi, excess concentration. At this level of concentration, it is powerful enough to arrest defilements, right? So this level of concentration arises only after the earlier forms of concentration like Kanika Samadhi and Ugaha Nimitta are developed. When the concentrated mind becomes increasingly and firmly secured to the object, the meditation object becomes increasingly clearer and more subtle. And when this happens, the meditation object is called Patibhaga Nimitta. So it begins to get transformed. The mental object, the nimitta, becomes clearer, becomes stronger. And if a person carries on with the practice of meditation, he will come to the level called Appana Samadhi. At this stage, the mind remains steadfast to the object, such that the meditator can remain on the object continuously for the entire day. This is not possible when we are just at the beginning stage of Upachara Samadhi or Kanika Samadhi. So this is an advanced stage. So these are just some kind of introduction, some kind of a roadmap of what is actually possible when a person practices meditation seriously at a much deeper level. And normally this is done within a retreat level, not on a kind of a weekly meditation session of Metta. Okay, so this is taking the practice at another level and a different practice also. And the method of doing Metta needs also to be adjusted according to the practice of deepening the concentration with the purpose of gaining jhana, the purpose of getting absorption. Now, my purpose of this is to make you realize that it is possible to go deeper and deeper levels of concentration. And these deeper meditative levels becomes possible when we take the practice of meditation more seriously. For instance, going for retreats to cultivate the mind. Our weekly radiation of Metta will not be able to bring you to this level, since you need to spend much more time and effort for your mind to sink into deeper levels of tranquility. Yeah? You cannot force your mind to go into deeper meditation. You can't like push your mind to go deeper into meditation. It will happen when the conditions are right. Through consistent practice, and when the conditions are right, your mind, your concentration will deepen naturally. And it goes slowly, it goes deeper. Not in a kind of straight line. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. But as you persist, the practice will deepen and deepen and deepen. You go deeper and deeper. And if you carry on like that, you will probably be able to achieve the state of jhana, which has been translated as absorption. So it is actually possible to use metta to go deeper into the meditative state of jhana. All right, so that is by way of introduction of the different forms of meditation, samatha meditation, with a purpose of calming the mind, bringing it to deeper levels of peace and calmness and tranquility. Now, in our practice of metta, we start off by sending loving kindness first to ourselves and then extending the practice to our loved ones. It is only when our good thoughts towards others have become strengthened that we can begin to send metta to those unfriendly to us. So actually in our weekly practice, we do not go into sending metta to those unfriendly, but some of you who have been following this metta for a while, some of you over years, so your metta is fairly well developed, and then you could also send your metta to those not friendly to you. Over time, this practice of metta will grow, and you are able to send loving kindness to all with sincerity, including those unfriendly to you. And when we begin to continue to practice metta, you begin to develop a strong aura of compassionate love. And you might also begin to see conditions around you change. Yeah, even the way you interact with others, your working environment, your home environment, the people that interact with you will begin to sense some kind of change that occurs within you. And you might also be able to influence the environment around you. In difficult situations, we need to arouse our determination to overcome our negative emotions. And of course, a line of defense is love and kindness. And when we cultivate this will insulate us against angry emotions, and in turn help us to respond in a peaceful manner, in a manner that does not elicit more anger from the other party. So tonight, we will make 4 wishes, first sending the wishes to ourselves and then to others. And we create the condition for our mind to become more peaceful and to be more uplifted before we send loving kindness to others. So in a sense, we transform our mind as a vessel of loving kindness. So first sending loving kindness to ourselves, and after that, we begin to think about others, sending loving kindness, sending metta to others. The 4 wishes are: the first wish, may my heart be peaceful and free. And this is having the ease of being free from hostility, free from anger, free from aversion, from hatred and grudges. May my heart be peaceful and free. That is the first wish. Second wish is for the mind. May my mind be happy. That is having a contented and relaxed mind, a mind that is free from fear, from worries, from anxiety. Isn't it wonderful for the mind to be happy? The third wish is a wish for your body, for a healthy body, that you can enjoy good health and be free from physical pain such as sickness and ill health. And the fourth wish is a summary wish, which says, may I be well and happy, and that is to live your life with ease and happiness. So we will make use of these 4 wishes in our practice of loving kindness. So if you're ready right now, I will just ring the bell and we get started with our practice. All right? Now gently close your eyes and just be aware of your breath. As you take a few deep breaths, you have a sense of becoming more and more calm. Have a feeling of contentment in your heart, because there is nothing else that you require right now except to dedicate yourself to the practice of love and kindness. We will now go to the practice of the inner smile. This is a traditional meditation practice to enhance health and well-being. And you know, when you have an inner smile, a smile is connected with peace, with happiness, friendliness, and relaxation. Now first be aware of the crown of your head. Can you feel right at the crown of your head? Can you feel the sensations there? Let the smiling energy accumulate at your crown and let your crown smile. And now be aware of your forehead. Can you feel your forehead right now? Put a smile on your forehead. Let your forehead smile. And now to the spot between your eyebrows. Bring your inner smile to this spot between your eyebrows. Now let the smile travel inside into your cranium, touching every cell of your bare brain, bringing a sense of renewal and freshness and energy to your brain. Put a smile in your brain. Now be aware of your eyes. The eyes are normally sources of tension, especially if we spend time reading either the book or the computer. Just relax your eyes and bring smiles to your eyes. Your eyes are smiling now. And now to your cheeks, relaxing your cheeks, bringing a smile to your cheeks. And now just be aware of your neck. At the base of your neck is your pituitary gland, thyroid gland. A thyroid gland plays a role in your metabolism. Put a smile at the base of your neck and bring the smile down. A little way down is your thymus gland, and that is between your lungs and just behind your collarbone. This is the gland that makes white blood corpuscles and part of your immune system. And let the smile travel down into your heart. Let your heart open up and relax, letting go of all the tension stored in your heart. Open it up, bringing a smile to your heart. Now radiate the love from your heart to your lungs. Feel your lungs breathe in easily. And gratitude to your heart and lungs for keeping you alive from day to day, from moment to moment. And bring the smile right down to your solar plexus. Solar plexus is almost like your heart. But this is the part that gets tensed up when you have negative emotions like anger, frustration. This is the part that you will feel, the tension. Let go of the tension in your solar plexus and bring a smile to your solar plexus. Bring the healing energy of smiles to your solar plexus. And the solar plexus will influence the organs close to it. On your right side of your body will be your liver, just below your rib cage. Bring a smile to your liver, soften your liver with a smile, and with a wish that may the liver be healthy and strong. Now moving on to the lower left rib cage, that brings you to your spleen. Bring a smile to your spleen. And just next to your spleen is your pancreas that also lies against the stomach. And with the enzyme secreted by the pancreas, it helps you to digest your food and use the sugar from your food and convert that into energy. Smile at your pancreas. Thank you, spleen and pancreas, for your work to keep me well. Now moving to the back. The lower back will be your kidneys, just below your rib cage. You have two kidneys. Now smile at your kidneys. Your kidneys filters blood and remove waste. Thank you, kidneys. And sitting on the kidneys are small, triangular shaped adrenal glands. Send a smile to the adrenal glands that produce hormones to regulate your metabolism, your immune system, your blood pressure, your response to stress, and so on. Smile at your adrenals. Now to your stomach and intestines. They are part of your digestive system, and they work with other organs to help you absorb nutrition from your body, from your food to your body. Smile to your stomach and intestines. And you have the small intestines as well as the large intestines, through which waste will be removed from the body. Now send the smiling energy to your urinary tract, your bladder, and prostate glands for the males, and ovaries and uterus for the females. So you have just gained awareness of your body, bringing smiles to the body. And when you can begin to feel the sensations on your body, your mind is here and now. Your mind is in the current present moment. Let us now move to be aware of our breath, putting our mind, our attention at the tip of our nostril. As you breathe in and out, you could feel some movements near your nostril. Just be aware of the movement of your breath. No need to over-focus, no need to put too much effort. Just relax and watch your breath with a kind of relaxation and a happy mind, like you would do when you sit at the beach watching the waves come and go. So just watch your breath, and in order to help you keep track of your breathing, because after a while the mind tends to stray away, it might help to count like in and out 1, in and out 2, and so on, right up to the number 10. And upon reaching number 10, you return back to number 1 and start with number 1 again. And if along the way you forget, your mind get distracted, just continue where you left off. But if you can't even remember where you were in terms of your numbering, go back to number 1. All right, so let's just watch our breath. So that is just watching the breath, which itself is a method of meditation. It's called anapanasati, When you watch the breath, don't follow your breath going in and out. Just position yourself near your nostril and just be aware of the breath moving in and out. Just watch it as it brushes across, out and in and out, in and out. And just be aware of the breath itself. You don't have to follow the breath inside your body and out of your body. No need. No. Let us now watch the breath in another way. As you breathe in, you calm yourself, and as you breathe out, you smile in your heart and relax. Try breathing this way. Breathing in, you calm yourself, and breathing out, you smile in your heart and relax. Now we shall proceed with our metta practice. First wish, may my heart be peaceful and free. Putting your attention around your heart region, you say, make a wish, a sincere wish. May my heart be peaceful and free. The second wish, may my mind be happy. May my mind be happy. Your third wish, may my body be healthy. Have a prayer, have a wish that your body is healthy, keeps you healthy. Experience the body. You feel relaxed and having the energy of like coming back from a light exercise. May my body be healthy. Feeling the good energy flowing through your entire body, touching the cells, the muscles, the veins throughout the entire body. May my body be healthy. And the fourth wish, may I be well and happy. You have a sense of happiness inside, calmness and happiness. Let us return back to wish number one. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. Just have a good wish for your body. If your body is not so well right now, don't put too much energy, don't put too much stress on the body. Just relax. Having a good wish for your body. May my body be healthy. And just smile as you make this wish. May I be well and happy. Now let us send our loving kindness to the first group of people to whom we owe a lot because of the love and kindness they have given to us over the years, to raise us, to teach us, to instruct us, and given us so much care and attention and sacrifice on our behalf. Here we can think of our parents, also our grandparents, our teachers, from whom we have gained so much knowledge, especially our Dharma teachers. So you can think of them one by one. And if you like, you can even have a mental image of them. For instance, if you're sending loving kindness to your mother, just think that your mother is seated in front of you and she's in a good frame of mind. She's in a good mood. She's smiling. And you could almost like be able to touch her if you just stretch your hands in front. So she's really close to you. And you speak to her from your heart. You say, Mother, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. With a sense of love and gratitude, you make this sincere wish to your mother and also to your father, who have supported you through all the years until you could gain the independence in your life. Still dependent on your father. Sending your love and kindness to your parents, to your grandparents, and to your teachers. With deep gratitude, you're making this sincere wish of love and kindness to them. And now we send your loving kindness to your immediate family members. And they include people like your spouse, your children, your grandchildren. But if you don't have an immediate family of your own, you might like to think about your brothers and sisters, your nephews and nieces. Using the 4 wishes of Metta, you could either send Metta to them as a group or one by one. All right, sending Metta to your immediate family members. Now we send our loving thoughts, loving wishes to all beings around the world. Just imagine that all beings around the world are gathered around you, and they have all assumed a human form. So they are beings in every direction. Let us now direct our wishes to all the beings in the forward direction. All the beings in the forward direction. May your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. And now to the beings in the rightward direction, sending a loving kindness to all the beings in the rightward direction. Now to all the beings in the backward direction, all the beings in the backward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Beings in the leftward direction, sending a loving wish to all the beings towards the left, in the leftward direction. And now to the beings in the downward direction, beings in the upward direction. Sending a loving kindness to beings in every direction. Let us make some aspirations by the grace of the merits that we have accumulated. May we not follow the way of the foolish. May we be blessed with wise friends and skillful teachers who guide us along the path. May we always remain on the path of Dhamma and not stray away from it. and may we one day achieve the highest bliss of Nibbana. Emina punya kamena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava Nibbana patiya. Let us now make a closing invocation, giving thanks for all the blessings, guidance, and protection received from the Triple Gem. O Buddha, my spiritual master and refuge, thank you for the blessings, guidance, and protection. The Dhamma, holy saints and spiritual teachers, bodhisattvas, Dhamma protectors, and devas, thank you for the blessings, guidance, and protection. May the Buddha be at my head, the Dhamma in my heart, and the Sangha by my side to guide and protect me always. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear-struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and may all beings find relief. May all beings share in this marriage that we have generated. May this marriage help to bring them good health, happiness, and peace. May beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, to share in this marriage of ours, and may they long protect the Buddha's dispensation. Let us say sadhu. 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 Sadhu.